Nominations for Lok Sabha polls.
The flood, we never expected this flood. It's a flood which happened once in 75 years. The Prime Minister didn't even come once to Chennai. He has come for other programs, inauguration programs. He comes and says, so I say, Vanakkam to Chennai, but he has no love for Tamil Nadu.
We are very clear that people will bless us on April 19 and June 4 will clearly say that Tamil Nadu and Coimbatore, everywhere people are with Narendra Modi ji.
Good evening, you're watching 6 p.m. Prime here on India Today. I'm Akshita Nandagopal. The countdown is on to face one of the elections. 102 seats up for grabs come April 19th. Today was the last day to file nominations, so I'll be getting you all of those updates with our focus particularly on the state of Tamil Nadu that goes to polls on April 19th. So the Indian Political League coming your way over the next 40 minutes, and then it's over to Nikhil Nas for the Indian Premier League. Political temperatures are soaring, but there's also a whole lot of cricketing action. Nikhil, what do you have for us today?
Well, Akshita, I know the political discourse is dominated by the state of Tamil Nadu, and what we're going to be doing in the Indian Premier League, we're going to be focusing on that very state. I'm going to talk about two teams that have a connection with Tamil Nadu. One, of course, you know, Chennai Super Kings. The other is Gujarat Titans, because they have plenty of players from that state. But the star, as you all know, is Thala himself, MS Dhoni. They call it the Dad's Army, but even at the age of 42, he's defying gravity. More on that coming your way at 6:40 p.m.
Okay, we should technically be wearing yellow through this show, but thanks very much, Nikhil. 6:30, you can catch all the latest on the Indian Premier League. Let's for the moment focus on the Indian Political League. Let's begin with the headlines. Congress ticket Nataka erupts. Karnataka mantris at war over Kolar ticket. 3 Congress MLAs threaten to resign. Chief Minister Siddaramaiah admits that yes, there's a fight within the party ranks. Fissures erupt in Maharashtra's Agadi camp. Congress and Uddhav Sena spar over 3 seats. Sharad Pawar's NCP faction to declare seats separately. Arvind Kejriwal moves Delhi High Court to quash ED arrest. Mrs. Kejriwal reads out an emotional message from the CM in lockup. Says no money recovered in liquor gate yet. Double jolt for the Aam Aadmi Party in Punjab. AAP's lone MP from Jalandhar, Sushil Kumar Rinku, joins BJP. AAP Jalandhar MLA also joins the BJP. AAP cadre protest. Election Commission cracks the whip on sexist Neta. Sources say the poll body has sent a show cause notice to Supriya Srinath for her Kangana sexist slur and to BJP's Dilip Ghosh for his Mamta father comment. And India condemns US's remark on Kejriwal's arrest, calling for a fair, transparent trial. US acting envoy is summoned. India says America must respect our sovereignty.
Co-presented by
आपका जॉय भारत का जॉय जॉय ई-बाइक.
Co-presented by
ग्रीन लैम लैमिनेट्स, कुछ मेरा कुछ तुम्हारा. Powered by MP Birla Cement Perfect Plus Concrete Special.
Co-powered by
Parul University, Vadodara, Gujarat. Co-powered by Panasonic AC for smart homes. Signature Finest Silver Elaichi, a premium product from Dilbar.
The countdown is well and truly on for state of war because in just a few weeks from now, just about 20 days, you're going to have phase one of the elections kicking off on April 19th. And today at 3 p.m. was the last time to go ahead and file nominations for phase one of the Lok Sabha elections. 102 seats up for grabs. Both the India bloc and the NDA have gone ahead and fielded all of their candidates. There are, of course, a few more days to withdraw nominations. So will we see any last-minute surprises is the question. But today, you saw some of the big wigs who will be facing the election test on April 19th filing their nomination. K. Annamalai, who's fighting from Coimbatore, filed his nomination today. Nitin Gadkari in Nagpur, Dayanidhi Maran in Chennai Central, all of them filed their nominations. Let's round up for you all the political action of the day. And then we'll talk about all the seats you need to watch out for on April 19th. The deadline to file nominations for phase one of the Lok Sabha elections is over. Tamil Nadu BJP chief K. Annamalai filed his nomination from Coimbatore. Before filing nominations, he offered prayers at the Arulmigu Konniamman temple. Annamalai also held a roadshow with senior BJP leader and MLA Vanati Srinivasan.
The mood is very clear. The people of Coimbatore parliamentary constituency are with us. We are very clear that people will bless us on April 19 and June 4 will clearly say that Tamil Nadu and Coimbatore, everywhere people are with Narendra Modi.
Former Union Minister and DMK MP Dayanidhi Maran filed his nomination from Chennai Central.
The Prime Minister didn't even come once to Chennai. He has come for other programs, inauguration programs. He comes and says, so I say, Vanakkam to Chennai, but he has no love for Tamil Nadu. Probably he can read good from the teleprompters, but he's not able to read the minds of hearts of people of Tamil Nadu.
He's facing Vinod Selvam from the BJP and B. Parthasarthi from the DMDK. Another DMK candidate, Tamarachi Thangapandian, filed her nomination from Chennai South on Tuesday. She held a public rally today where cranes were used to shower flowers and garlands on her. Thangapandian is facing BJP's Tamilisai Soundararajan, who recently resigned as Telangana governor to take the poll plunge. In Maharashtra, Nitin Gadkari filed his nomination from Nagpur. Before filing his papers, he held a roadshow accompanied by Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis. The fates of candidates who filed nominations in the first phase will be decided on April 19th. Bureau Report, India Today. So let's talk about some of the big political fights to watch out for on April 19th. And largely it's concentrated in the state of Tamil Nadu because remember, Tamil Nadu has a one-phase election. The whole state goes to polls on April 19th in phase one. So in Tamil Nadu, the seats to watch out for. Chennai South is going to see an interesting battle between two women, Tamarachi Thangapandian, who is the DMK candidate, the current sitting MP in Chennai South, versus Tamilisai Soundararajan, the BJP candidate who was until recently the Telangana governor. Interestingly, the AIADMK has Dr. Jayavardhan, who's been fielded there, former minister Jaykumar's son. Now let's talk about Chennai Central. There you have Dayanidhi Maran, who is in fact fighting there. He's just filed his nomination today. He is, of course, the incumbent MP from Chennai Central. It's his bastion. And squaring off against him is from the BJP, Vinod P. Selvam, who's making his debut with this particular election. And then the DMDK has fielded Parthasarthi. Remember, the AIADMK gave the seat to the DMDK. In Coimbatore, this is, of course, a fight everyone's been talking about. You have, in fact, Ganapati Rajkumar, DMK candidate, former mayor of Coimbatore, a turncoat from the AIADMK, versus Annamalai versus Singai Ramachandran. So it's a three-way fight, essentially, that's playing out right now in Coimbatore, and one that's going to be very challenging for all candidates. In Thoothukudi, you have Kanimuri, who is the DMK candidate, and the BJP also fielding a strongman. Nayanar, of course, was initially in Thoothukudi. He's been moved to Tirunelveli. Delhi. So we'll just fix that for you. Let's move on to the next seat as well. Nagpur of Maharashtra. Nitin Gadkari has been, of course, fielded. This is his stronghold. He's seeking a third term from Nagpur. The Congress has fielded Vikas Thakre. So these are the names you need to be aware of, the fights that everyone is watching out for. Let's focus now on Coimbatore. Today you had Annamalai, the Tamil Nadu BJP chief, filing his nomination. Shilpa Nair is joining us live from Coimbatore. Shilpa, this is a seat everyone's looking at, not just in Tamil Nadu, but nationally as well. Because the BJP's dreams of really making inroads in Tamil Nadu will start with Coimbatore. They've bet big on Annamalai. So he'll have to prove his worth essentially. And it's not going to be a cakewalk. You've got strong candidates being fielded by the DMK and the AIADMK as well.
Well, absolutely, Akshita. In fact, it's definitely not a cakewalk for the BJP, though this is one seat where they're pinning all their hopes on, because Coimbatore, of course, you know, it's a region where the BJP has a significant presence, and with Annamalai's popularity on ground, they believe they can, of course, you know, improve their performance this time around. They believe that they have a strong chance in Coimbatore, and that's the reason why they took this whole gamble of fielding their top face, their most popular face from a constituency like Coimbatore. The BJP well realizes that it's a high-stake battle, because in Coimbatore it's a three-cornered fight here. It is a three-cornered fight between the BJP, the DMK and the AIADMK. And traditionally, Coimbatore has been considered to be a stronghold of the AIADMK. And in this election, the DMK ensured that the Coimbatore seat remains with them. In the 2019 elections, DMK had allotted the seat to the CPIM, which is an alliance partner of the DMK. And the CPIM had won in 2019. But in 2024, the DMK anticipated the move of the BJP that they could field Annamalai from Coimbatore. And for that reason, the DMK ensured that the seat remains with them, and they of course have fielded Ganapati Rajkumar, who is a former mayor of Coimbatore.
Yeah.
He was with the AIADMK before, but he had switched over to the DMK a few years back. So clearly the BJP well realizes it's a high-stake battle, but they are ready to give it all.
It's a high-stake battle perhaps, Shilpa, not just for the BJP, but also for the DMK and AIADMK. From what you're telling us, they also fielded powerhouses in this particular seat. I just want to also take our viewers through this report that explains the Coimbatore battle for them. Breaking down the three candidates, what are really the issues that come to the fore in Coimbatore, what has been the voting pattern previously, all of that and much more in this explainer that I recorded and filed earlier. The Bharatiya Janata Party has decided to field its Tamil Nadu President K. Annamalai from Coimbatore for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. Now, it is being said that the BJP's national leadership, which insisted that Annamalai should contest from Coimbatore, even though he was actually a bit reluctant. But the choice of Coimbatore is for Annamalai is interesting and also extremely significant. Hello and welcome to India Today So South. Dominated by the Dravidian majors of the DMK and AIADMK, Tamil Nadu is seeing fresh competition this time from the BJP. And at the heart of it, as is evident, is K. Annamalai, a former IPS officer who seems to be quickly establishing himself as a significant political player in the state. I'm going to be bringing you the reasons behind why Coimbatore and the western belt in Tamil Nadu occupies a central space in BJP's Tamil Nadu push, while also looking at the DMK and the AIADMK candidates and the caste calculations in Coimbatore. Now, there are three candidates who are fighting it out in Coimbatore. It's a battle between Annamalai, the BJP Tamil Nadu chief, Singai Ramachandran, the IT wing head of the AIADMK, and Ganapati B. Rajkumar of the DMK. He was a former mayor of Coimbatore, which is also, of course, known as Kovai locally. Before we get into really which candidate stands a better chance and why, let's first take a look at the demography and the voting patterns in Coimbatore, which perhaps could tell you what's going to happen this time. Now, for more than 4 decades, the western belt of Tamil Nadu, it's very popularly called as Kongu Nadu or Kongu Mandalam in Tamil, has without doubt been a bastion of the AIADMK. It's played a significant role in who sits really at the throne of Fort St. George. I'm referring to Chennai, the seat of power of the Tamil Nadu government. Traditionally, the Gaundars, who occupy a significant percentage of the population here, and other castes have always put their weight behind the AIADMK. The Kongu belt, which is in West Tamil Nadu, has traditionally been with the AIADMK, and more than half of the AIADMK's tally of 66 legislators in Tamil Nadu in 2021 came from this region. So it tells you how strong and powerful they are here. But the influence of the AIADMK in this Kongu Nadu does seem to be waning. The DMK and its alliance partners won all 8 Lok Sabha seats in the 2019 general elections from this area. In Coimbatore, in the 2019 general elections, it was CPIM candidate PR Natarajan who won by a massive victory margin of nearly 1.8 lakh votes, overall securing 5,71,000 votes. Natarajan had defeated CP Radhakrishnan of the BJP, who finished second with 3,92,000 plus votes. What's also worth noting here is that Coimbatore constituency witnessed a 64% voter turnout in the 2019 Lok Sabha polls. It's a communally sensitive constituency. It's helped the BJP therefore cultivate a strong Hindu vote bank, which is not necessarily the case across Tamil Nadu. Coimbatore, importantly, is also home to a large North Indian workforce that's employed in the textile mills, think Tirupur. So all of this makes BJP believe that they have a strong chance in this particular seat. Now, by fielding Annamalai, the BJP has taken that first step towards social engineering in a state where it's hardly got any presence, albeit for now. The BJP therefore is banking heavily on Annamalai and him doing well in Coimbatore, particularly because he hails from the dominant community, the Gounders, as I mentioned earlier. The BJP feels that this predominantly business community has a kind of soft corner for them and will be looking for at least a section of their votes going towards the Saffron party, thereby splitting the AIADMK's vote bank. The BJP also hopes that Annamalai's clean image, his impressive record as a police officer, would help to kind of strike a chord with youngsters in the constituency. He's been going viral, of course, for all the statements and his attacks at the DMK. Now, Annamalai's success or failure will play a massive role in BJP's grand plans for Tamil Nadu, where they're attempting to completely cut off the Dravidian baseline. And they're looking at a long-term plan here in which Annamalai plays a key role. Now let's talk about the DMK's candidate. The DMK is definitely not taking things lightly this time around. It's leaving no stone unturned to ensure Annamalai's defeat, because they know a win for Annamalai will kind of send across a message that the BJP is making inroads. And it's quite interesting to note that the ruling DMK, which sees this as a prestige battle, chose this time not to give the Coimbatore seat, which is known as the hub of Western Tamil Nadu, to any of its allies. Usually, this seat goes to the left. The DMK this time said, no, we're going to fight. And that's why it chose the candidate of Ganapati, keeping in mind that the DMK is contesting from here after 10 whole years. So, former city mayor Ganapati P. Rajkumar is being fielded. Important to note here, he was once with the AIADMK. So, he's kind of being brought back from political hibernation to contest from Coimbatore. Now, the death of Jayalalitha played a significant role in Rajkumar actually switching sides to the DMK in 2020. He was with the AIADMK when he was elected as Coimbatore mayor. So, this is, as I said, him coming out of political hibernation. So, who has the AIADMK fielded? They fielded a very interesting candidate too, Singai G. Ramachandran, head of the party's IT wing. He's going to be fighting in Coimbatore. Ramachandran was actually expelled from the party, and this was when the whole EPS-OPS battle was happening. He had chosen to side with O. Paneerselvam following Jayalalitha's death. However, he was later reinstated to the IT wing after the two factions merged. The AIADMK also will be counting more or less on the same factor as the BJP, which is their stronghold of the Gounder community. Why do the Gounders choose the AIADMK repeatedly? Because it's the caste that Edapadi Palaniswamy also belongs to. So there you have it. The electoral battle in Coimbatore will be one of the biggest and most watched contests, not just in Tamil Nadu, but across the country. So that's all that you need to know about the big Coimbatore battle. The other seats to watch out for in Tamil Nadu are largely in Chennai. Chennai South, Chennai Central are going to be very interesting constituencies, very interesting fights. I want to play out now a conversation that my colleague Pramod Madhav had exclusively with Chennai Central candidate, the incumbent MP, Dayanidhi Maran.
So the democratic festival of elections 2024 has begun, and the most popular candidate for Central Chennai, Dayanidhi Maran, has started his campaign in Chennai. That is Dayanidhi Maran. Sir, congratulations on your nomination. What do you have to say about the crowd that has come to see you here?
See, always people of Central Chennai have tremendous love for DMK and for me. And every time they come out in such forces to show their support for DMK and to my leader, M.K. Stalin, and show that this will convert into votes.
You have already been an MP for Central Chennai. So what is it you can bring to Central Chennai once you've been elected?
See, at this moment, we want the Indian Alliance wants to save India from BJP. We want to make sure that we have a secular government in there, in the country. Right now, BJP is ensured that the people are to suffer, and we are trying to fight. We are trying to unite the country to fight back for secularism.
What do you have to say about Annamalai and others' nomination in Coimbatore? They claim that BJP will make inroads into Tamil Nadu this time.
Modi can come 100 times, but BJP will never surpass Nota.
Right, sir. Thank you so much. That was Dayanidhi Maran, who is actually started the campaign over here, and the public are swarming him in North Chennai. Zivyan, Pramod Madhav for India Today.
Let's take this across to Pramod Madhav for more details. He's been getting you all the big candidates who are in the poll fray in Chennai. Pramod, the urban pocket, the urban headquarters of Tamil Nadu is going to be very, very closely watched. And there are some very interesting battles also that are going to play out. It's not just the BJP factor, but even the DMK that's put up their strongest faces there to ensure that they retain many of their Chennai strongholds.
It absolutely is, Akshita. We have North, Central and South Chennai, and for North, like all three are with DMK presently. Kalanidhi Veerasamy, Dayanidhi Maran and Tamil Pandian. Interestingly, in South Chennai, this time it's going to be Tamil versus Tamil. Tamil Pandian from DMK is going to compete against Tamilisai Soundarajan, the former governor from BJP, and Jayawardhan, AIDMK's candidate, is going to be there. In Central Chennai, it is Dayanidhi Maran. We also have AIDMK candidate, and also BJP's Vinod P. Selvam is also contesting from here. And similarly, North Chennai was the one that actually made into news yesterday because of the way literally the boys behaved in the election office yesterday, where just because of a tussle over a token issuance, that it turned into a huge issue between DMK and AIDMK, and finally it got resolved. So all kind of like action is expected in Chennai itself, Akshita.
It'll be interesting to see what really plays out in Chennai. It's a high-stakes battle. There's no doubt about that. Thanks very much, Pramod, for joining us with all of those details. Now, how many OPSs are too many? It's OPS versus OPS versus OPS versus OPS versus another OPS. I hope I got that numbering right. But essentially, there are 5 O Paneerselvams in the poll fray in one seat in Tamil Nadu's Ramanathapuram. This is a hilarious name game that's playing out. A total of 5 candidates have now come forward, filed their nominations in the same name. But it's also led to a rather serious question, whether this is a conspiracy to ensure that votes are split and don't go in favor of O Paneerselvam, the former chief minister, or whether it's all just his bad luck, whether it's just a coincidence.
OPS 1, OPS 2, OPS 3, OPS 4, OPS 5. That's right. It's OPS versus OPS versus OPS versus OPS versus OPS in Ramanathapuram constituency in Tamil Nadu. It's a scene right out of a movie. A total of 5 people, including former Chief Minister O Paneerselvam, with the exact same name, the same initials, O Paneerselvam, have filed nominations as independent candidates from Ramanathapuram constituency.
மதுரை மாவட்டம் திருமணம் தாலுகா என்ன பேர் என்ன உங்க பேர் என்ன ஓ பன்னீர்செல்வம் சோலை அழகுபுரம் உங்க பேர் என்ன பன்னீர்செல்வம் யார் கூட்டதால உங்கள நிக்க சொன்னால சும்மா சொல்லுங்க நிக்க சொன்னால
And each of them are fighting as independents, including former CM OPS after he lost the symbol battle in the courts. So add to the chaos over election symbol, he's now facing an identity crisis too in his constituency. For voters in Ramanathapuram, they're going to have to pick from an ocean of OPSs. Bureau Report, India Today.
So is there a BJP factor in the upcoming elections in Tamil Nadu? The BJP most certainly hopes so. They're trying to make inroads. But what's very clear, whether they do manage to get votes or not, is that the political discourse is now centered around the BJP. Why do I say this? The DMK and the AIADMK have been resorting to somewhat hilarious political fight over, believe it or not, who's smiling more in pictures with the Prime Minister. It started with Edappadi Palaniswamy showing pictures of Udayanidhi Stalin. Udayanidhi Stalin then hit back showing pictures of EPS, saying, look, he's giving a smile, flashing all of his teeth, whereas we are not. That is what's playing out right now in multiple rallies of the DMK and the AIADMK.
Who's closer to Prime Minister Modi? That's what's got the DMK and AIADMK fighting it out in Tamil Nadu. It all started with AIADMK chief Edappadi Palaniswamy mocking Udayanidhi Stalin over his Ames Madurai attack at the BJP. And almost immediately in his retort, Udayanidhi dragged in the Prime Minister and questioned why EPS was beaming and standing with Prime Minister Modi.
நானாவது கல்ல காட்டினேன், புரியுதுங்களா? நானாவது எய்ம்ஸ் வச்ச கல்ல காட்டினேன். இங்க ஒருத்தர் பல்ல காட்டிட்டு உட்கார்ந்திருக்காரு பாருங்க. எப்படி காட்டுறாரு பாருங்க. திரு நரேந்திர மோடி கிட்ட வெறும் பல்ல தான் காட்டிட்டு இருக்காரு.
EPS, who was taunted for showing his teeth and smiling, yes, that's what they are fighting about, immediately put out pictures of Stalin and Udayanidhi also smiling and flashing their teeth.
உதயநிதி ஸ்டாலின் கொச்சைப்படுத்தி அவரு பல்ல காட்டிட்டு இருக்கான்னு சொன்னாரு. நீ என்னத்தை காட்டுற? நீ என்னப்பா காட்டுற? நீ காட்டினா சரி, நான் காட்டினா தப்பா? சிரிக்கிறது தப்பா? சிரிக்கிறது தப்பா?
So the fight has descended to who's looking happier when with the Prime Minister to claim it's proof of a secret alliance. But wait, it doesn't just end there. Udayanidhi countered EPS again, this time with pictures of EPS falling at Sasikala's feet.
கீழே சில்லறை விழுந்துருச்சு. சில்லறையை தேடிட்டு இருக்காரு. இது மாதிரி ஒரு போட்டோ யார் காலையாவது நான் விழுந்த மாதிரி ஒரு போட்டோ காட்டுங்க, நான் அரசியலை விட்டு விலகிடுறேன். இவர் எப்பவுமே எடப்பாடி பழனிசாமின்னு கூப்பிட மாட்டாரு, பாதம் தாங்கி பழனிசாமி.
The DMK has now gone to town with this video of EPS falling on Sasikala's feet when he was named as the Chief Minister. Well, whether the BJP has any impact in Tamil Nadu this election or not, Prime Minister Modi, one way or another, seems to be dominating the election discourse. Bureau Report, India Today.
Only in Tamil Nadu, ladies and gentlemen, would you see this kind of a political discourse. Never fails to really entertain. I'm slipping into a short break here on 6 p.m. Prime. Coming up on the other side, we're going to take you across to Maharashtra, where you've got the constituency of Nagpur also voting on April 19. Nitin Gadkari has filed his nomination. We'll get you a live report in just a bit.
An unparalleled election coverage with the team that wins every election. From unmatched on-ground reporting to real-time poll updates. Stay tuned to the Maximum channel for the maximum coverage.
Platinum partner, Signature Finest Silver Elaichi, a premium product from Dilbagh.
In politics, everyone has an opinion, but I have the data. Whose stock is rising? Whose graph is falling? Track India's political stock exchange. Unmatched, unmissable data analytics. The only show on News TV when numbers do the talking. India's most credible poll tracker. The Political Stock Exchange with Rahul Kamal only on India Today.
Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com.
Welcome back. You're watching 6 p.m. Prime, and here on the Indian Political League, let's get you all the latest with regards to the nominations that were filed today, last day for Phase 1. And in Maharashtra, with several seats going into polls on April 19th, one of them is the seat of Nagpur. And I'd like to bring in Ritwik Balekar on this broadcast. Ritwik, we saw earlier today Nitin Gadkari holding a mega roadshow and then going ahead and filing his nomination. He's seeking a third term. And there was endless speculation on whether he'd be given a ticket in the seat of his choice or not. That has been clearly ironed out. And this is his stronghold. So it should be an easy battle for Gadkari.
Absolutely, Akshita. We can say that it is an easy battle, but Nagpur being a VVIP seat because Vivek Thakre is being contested from Congress against Nitin Gadkari, and another important seat from Vidarbha in the first phase, which the nominations has been filed, is Ramtek. MLA from Congress has left Congress and joined Eknath Shinde's Shiv Sena, and he has filed nomination from Shiv Sena from Ramtek against the Congress candidate. So Gadchiroli Chimur and then Chandrapur are other two seats from the first phase, from where Sudhir Mungantiwar, minister and the core committee member of BJP state leadership, has filed nominations today. So the first phase, we saw that how BJP did a show of strength as Nitin Gadkari was seen in a road show, and all the CM, DCM accompanied him and showed Mahayuti-led Grand Alliance in full strength there.
All right, we'll track what happens in Maharashtra as well come April 19. Thanks very much, Ritwik, for joining us with all of those details. Nagpur is a seat, a high-profile one that everyone will be watching out for. And we'll continue getting you all the latest come April 19th, just about 21 days away. And then, of course, you'll have Phase 1 of the grand election kicking off here in the country. That's a wrap on the Indian Political League. But coming up on the other side of a short break on 6 p.m. Prime are all the updates from the Indian Premier League. 1 hour of non-stop political and sports updates. Stay with us.
An unparalleled election coverage with the team that wins every election. From unmatched on-ground reporting to real-time poll updates. Stay tuned to the Maximum channel for the maximum coverage.
Platinum partner, Signature Finest Silver Elaichi, a premium product from Dilbagh.
we have high respect regards to our honorable CM and the party president DCM. So they have asked us to restrain ourselves. So we are going to meet them. We are hurt very badly. This gentleman is responsible for my loss and not accepting Congress ticket. This is Mr. Muniappa. So with all the differences, with due respects to the High Command, I agreed. I came back to the party, and party also has recognized me and made me minister. I am ever grateful to the party.
It's a Congress inner fight. Only telling I am resigning, that's not the issue. You have to resign, because I know. Because last time this gang only spoiled Muniappa's victory. Same thing happening, repetition. So I think there is Congress inner fight in the coming the field in the Congress party. If Sonia Gandhi getting the ticket, Rahul Gandhi getting the ticket, Priyanka Gandhi getting the ticket, DK Kumar getting the ticket, DK Suresh getting the ticket. So family things. Family party is Congress party.
हमने बताया कि जो अभियुक्त हैं शराब घोटाले के, उनके जो प्रेम पत्र बाहर ये पढ़ रहे हैं उनके पार्टी के लोग, उसको लेके जांच की मांग की है, क्योंकि हमारी जानकारी के हिसाब से कानून की कुछ परिभाषाएं जिसको सबको मानना होता है और इस तरह के प्रेम पत्र वहां से निकल नहीं सकते। तो हमने उनकी जांच की मांग की है कि इनकी जांच कीजिए और जिन्होंने प्रेम पत्र पढ़ के सुनाया उनकी भूमिका की भी जांच कीजिए।
अगर वहां से नहीं निकल सकते तो भी कैसे आएगी?
देखिए, जो हमारी जानकारी है, मेरे साथ हमारे एडवोकेट्स भी थे, जो उन्होंने हमें बताया है कि जब कोई आरोपी अभियुक्त हिरासत में होता है तो जिसकी कस्टडी में होता है, बिना उसकी अटेस्टेशन के कोई पत्र आ नहीं सकता। तो ये जो पत्र दिखा रहे हैं फर्जी हैं, नकली हैं, सिर्फ अपने आका का महिमा मंडन करने की गाथा है। साफ है, हमारी मांग है कि अरविंद केजरीवाल भ्रष्टाचारी हैं, उन्होंने चोरी की है, दिल्ली को लूटा है, उन्हें इस्तीफा देना चाहिए। आम आदमी पार्टी चोरों को बचाने का काम कर रही है, ये बुनियादी फर्क है दोनों में। और हमारी जो लड़ाई है दिल्ली की जनता की लड़ाई है। दिल्ली की जनता को लूटने का काम अरविंद केजरीवाल ने किया है। अब ये चीज़ें एस्टेब्लिश हो रही हैं। हिरासत में एक आदमी जो हिरासत में है उसको मुख्यमंत्री बनाए रखना कहाँ की नैतिकता है? आम आदमी पार्टी को सोचना चाहिए और खुद उन्हें अरविंद केजरीवाल को त्यागपत्र देना चाहिए।
Welcome back. Here on 6 p.m. Prime, we're getting you a roundup of all that's happening politically in the run-up to the election and all that's happening in the sporting world. Because don't forget, the Indian Premier League is also underway. And I want to take this across to Nikhil Naz for all the latest from the world of sports.
Thanks a lot for that, Akshita. Now on to from the Indian Political League to Indian Premier League. All the political bigwigs, as you just mentioned, from Tamil Nadu have filed their nominations for the Lok Sabha elections. Now the next big question will be who will win most seats in Tamil Nadu. While I can't answer that question, what I can say with certainty is that if MS Dhoni was to stand for elections in Tamil Nadu, I'm 100% certain he would win. But that's not something that's on his mind. At the moment, he's concentrating on the IPL. And that's a big story from the Indian Premier League. An expectant crowd at the M.A. Chithambaram Stadium.